Hi guys. Hello.
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 I think some other people are seen in the other call, so we probably wait maybe 2 more minutes and then we can start.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Excuse me, I am testing record this video, so I use another account media recorder. May I do that?
Yeah, I think there's no problem about that. Yeah, you can.
Yes, thank you.
Let's just wait a couple of minutes, so we can let maybe some key people joining the call. By the way, you know how's the festivities going on there? I believe this is like kind of a party right now.
I miss Chris. The question.
Yeah, how is the festivities going on in your country?
Festival?
Yeah, you told me that there was some kind of festival or party.
Yeah. This is eight holiday, Chris.
Okay.
It's a religious holiday.
Mhm.
Today we have. I am working remote working.
Remotely, I see.
Yes, I'm in another city at seaside.
Okay.
The digital pathology is good.
Yeah, it's very good. That's the advantage.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just a bit having runny nose, a bit sick, but it's okay. Yeah.
Hope get well soon.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I will take a pen and pen.
Yeah. No problem. Okay, so I think Andre can join maybe later, so we can start maybe. So I want to start first by having some updates. We had a call yesterday with our web designer group, which is Riverwood. Had a meeting with them to have some kind of update about how is the registration process is going on for the stp.ai website. Okay, please wait a moment. Sorry. Yeah. So we have some kind of updates. So for now, they were for last week they were working on some how can I say? They were probably working on some kind of automated message that will be sent out to the members when they register. So they did that last week. So now if you register to the test website, if you register and then you pay, you will be able to receive some automated message saying that, okay, thank you for registering and stuff, and this is your membership, and this is your membership number, and so on and so forth. That's what they did. But so for next week, they will also promise us to have some couple of things done by next week. So I will probably share the screen to show you the list of things that should be done by next week from the Riverwood side. Can you see this? Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So these are the list of things that needs to be done by next week by Riverwood. So first, for now, when individual members are registering to the stp.ai website, we from the admin panel, we are getting some how can I say? We are getting some process to approve the membership, if we need to approve or not for individual members that are paying 50 or 25 USD. So we want to get rid of that review process, that when individual member pay by PayPal 50 USD or 25 USD, they don't have to wait for our approval to be the member of SDP. So it should be done automatically, right? So now the system is that we have to approve the member after completion of the payment, but after Rootriver would get rid of that, they will be able to be a member of SDP without our approval by the admin panel. So this is the one thing. And also for the membership form, there were a couple of issues with the country name. I will touch upon that later on in another point. But for some diplomatic concern, I think we need to replace the word country by location. And for now, Taiwan says it's written Taiwan province of China, and then we want to simply put it Taiwan, because we had some feedback from Taiwan people that were kind of upset that Taiwan has listed as a province of China. So we want to get rid of province of China and then just state as Taiwan. And also we will have a meeting maybe next week with some board member of the SDP to kind of resolve those kind of issue. For example, Taiwan, what should be stated for Taiwan, and also for now in the membership form, it states Palestinian territory occupied. So this kind of a geopolitical issue that we need to discuss within the board member and see to have some proper answer about that.
Chris, I may give some quick comment about that.
Yeah.
So Korean people, they agree that actually, I think there is a kind of list of countries which are prepared for different websites for these purposes. And the Korean side, they said that somehow the PCO were stupid enough to pick up the wrong list of the countries. So this was their mistake. Then the question is where to pick up the neutral list of the countries, because when we double check with the list of the river route, they also use not the right one.
Yeah.
And all out of sudden, when I was like browsing through them, there was a very big news with release of this, what is called Pet Chat by Faisal Mahmoud team, right?
Yeah.
So they have a website with you can subscribe and to play with their model for free for the trial period. And all out of sudden, because it was exactly the same day, we encountered this issue with comment from Taiwan. So I figure out they also have in the form location or the country, right? And I opened that list of the countries that they have, and they have no any issues. So the list of countries is very smart.
Okay.
That's why I told comment to some of our people. That's why we are in Korea or in Japan, but they are in Harvard. So it's just, it's a matter of coincidence, but I would probably recommend you to borrow that list.
Yeah, because today with Emmanuel, we try to see exactly what kind of countries in this list. So that was not the only issue. I think there was a lot of issue in this list.
Yes. A lot. That's the wrong list for sure.
Yeah, that's the wrong list. So
I give you advice. You may use that one. That one is a good one.
Okay. Because the country with the old name like Zaire or Swaziland and stuff.
And Chris, we no need to comment about that. That's it.
Yeah. So this is the website of the SDP 2024 Congress. So I don't know. Should I ask David to convey this to the PCO so they can pick up the right list and then change the country names?
Well, wait a second. I think they said it has been fixed, or they fixed only Taiwan, right?
I think they fixed.
They fixed only Taiwan. There's a lot of issues here. Yeah, Taiwan now it's not state province of China. They just fixed Taiwan, but this has a lot of issues.
Well, if you have some specific issues to point out, I think you can make it, and once again try to focus on Asia.
I think if I make the list, it's gonna be like you might take a look at the list, and then you will see that there's more than 20 issues here, more than 20. So like there's a lot of like small islands that are stated, and some
Well,
countries
I mean,
are
Chris,
double and stuff.
look,
So,
yeah, let's be reasonable here. So this is a website to submit abstract. So do you expect any abstract coming from small island?
no,
So
but
for me,
just,
the most important when I look at that list was I look into Taiwan is 1, I look into Hong Kong is 2. So I think that's basically the issues I would expect. For African countries, well, come on. Is someone going to submit from Africa to our meeting? I know one guy. But otherwise, no.
Yeah, maybe not, but just for the sake of, I don't know, to make things right? Because this list, you believe me, this list is not good at all. It's not good at all.
Okay, well, then, David, it could be comment to you the same. Once again, I cannot prove that it was like purely the matter of coincidence, but the list on the website of, what is the name of that company? Modella AI. That list was very good. It was very good. Of course, I did not check one by one all the countries, but I figure out they try to avoid all those political things.
Okay.
So then, David, you may forward to the committee, like, guys, double check with the list. It's the wrong one. And of course, they will ask, give me the right one, right? That's the question. And for the right one, you may refer that to that Harvard company.
Yeah. So this is not only the STP 2024 Congress. I think this also apply for the STP.ai country list, I think.
That one is more important. Yeah, that one is more important.
Yeah, it has also just some minor issue, but yeah, I think this need to be proofreaded and then provide a better list, I think. Okay. So another thing that the river would try to resolve here. For the membership here, so when we click to trainee, resident, and student, so these are free membership, they will be asked to, this is something that they already changed. So they precise here that only JPEG, PNG, and PDF file are accepted, and the maximum size is 4 megabytes. So this is something that they implemented maybe today. That's something that we have to do yesterday.
This could be, I can comment immediately. This could be an issue because most people, they will take this picture of their, well, maybe not ID, but, some letter signed by a professor. They will take a picture with a smartphone. And if you take with iPhone, maybe like 30-50% use iPhone. This is different format, which is Apple format.
I see.
So please be aware about it.
Okay. So what is the file in iPhone, by the way? So we can add here probably.
Yeah, I actually experienced this issue. Like even if I was standing through the messenger, let's say in some messenger like Facebook Messenger, and then if I open in the native format, like even some simple image browser, image viewers, they were not able to open it. I don't remember, but I can, there is always a trick how to deal with that. Yeah, I cannot answer you what is the format at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it is here. It's actually depends if you take picture in the live mode versus the still mode. I take pictures in the live mode, that may be the reason. So the format is HEIF.
HEIF, okay. I see. Okay, maybe we might add that here for iPhone users. Okay, and the last thing that we will be doing by next week, so they will prepare a login page with the members dashboard. So when the member try to log in with their ID and the password, they will have access to the dashboard with like their personal information and those kind of stuff. So this is it will be done by next week, as River would promise us. So we will have a follow-up meeting with them next week and see what changes were implemented or that.
And Chris, one advice, maybe, I'm not sure, but you may consider when they upload this information with their, let's say, like hospital ID or let's say like some, as I mentioned, document signed. We I would suggest to maybe not many people actually pay attention to that, but I would suggest that this information will not be retained and it is just for validation purposes, because some people may worry that their personal data will be stored somewhere with us,
So
which
this
is not
something-
allowed for us to do actually.
Yeah, exactly. So do you think that we need to state this kind of sentence here?
I think it may not be, I think it's a different page when you're asked to upload the document, the proof about the to being a trainee. I'm speaking about that particular part.
Yeah, it's
Because this information which we are collecting, this information is actually allowed to be collected. But imagine you have a hospital ID, then you have your, birth date and maybe some national identifier number, which people may feel worried, like, oh, look. And then if we have the separate page for uploading that, and when we indicate, like, this information will not retain.
Yeah, so it's not a separate page, it's the membership form here.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
you just press choose file and then you will have like a pop-up file here, and then you just click open and that's it.
Okay, I see. Yeah, you may think about that.
Okay, maybe we
it's not
probably
necessary.
Yeah, we probably add one sentence here. Okay.
Because here you already have too many comments, like people will not see that information.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you indicate in red.
Yeah, let's see. I'll try to figure out how to convey this information for the members.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, so that was the kind of the summary of what we had with Riverwood last week. Yesterday, sorry. And also regarding the confirmation email that the members will receive upon the completion of the payment for the membership fee. I think, Emmanuel, you have a kind of a template, right, of what kind of email that people will receive. So maybe I will ask you to share that document in the short folder, and then maybe people can take a look and then put some comment on it. So, because I don't think that we have time to discuss in this media committee right now. So I think you have the document, right? I think.
Yeah. I think I can upload it to the drive and then see. Yeah,
you can upload to the drive and then probably just leave a message to the WhatsApp group, and then people can see and then put some comment if needed. Okay. And also one information, okay, I'll show this tab. I uploaded one document. It's called STP Media Committee Member Responsibility and Expectation. So this is a document stating what are the responsibility of the committee members and what are those expectations. It's a very basic document saying that, okay, you need to attend like a half of the scheduled meeting, and then what are the tasks of those media committee members. So it's on the short folder of the media committee. So if people want to take a look, it's there. It's on the main folder as well. I think you all had access to the folder, right? So if you go to the folder and then you will see one Word document, it says Media Committee Responsibility and Expectation, and then you can take a look to see what kind of activity is done on the Media Committee. Okay, you have some comments?
Chris, I think it will be good to share it on WhatsApp at least. Everyone can see.
Yeah, I will eventually share in the WhatsApp group as well. Okay, so that was it. So I think maybe.
So Chris, I just let people know. I think it's a good idea to standardize things which we are doing. Once again, and we actually, Media Committee is the first where we introduce this kind of list of responsibilities and commitments. And we're also going to reproduce that for other committees with many members. It making us working in a more professional way. At the same time, when we were discussing the content, we don't want to put pressure on members much, right? Because all people who are here, we are doing this voluntarily. We are volunteering our time, our efforts. So this is very much appreciated what you guys are doing. That's why we try to make it as much flexible as possible. And also I asked Chris to add to show people that there are also certain benefits to be a member of the committee. Like you can show this on your CV. You can, it is also, well, this is what you experience every week. This is opportunity to network with people, to learn something, to contribute to development of digital pathology. But Chris, for you, because you mentioned about the presence of the meeting, that is also adding some responsibility for you, because now you need to track who is joining the meeting. Otherwise, you cannot say like, oh, look, you are not showing up at all. Think about that.
Yeah, for now, everyone is joining, so I think, yeah, there's no problem about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, thank you. So any comments about that? Maybe no? Okay, so next topic I want to talk about. So I saw many comments about the banner in the WhatsApp group tonight or today for some people. So Andre, you said that the right side is not, there is a blank space on the right side, right? I think that was resolved probably, maybe because it doesn't show up in my PC, both of my PCs. And also, okay, here, I'm not sure what's happening here, but in my PC at work, I can see some feed from the X account of stp.ai that I can see here. I'm not sure why it doesn't show here.
Chris, is this the test site?
No, it's not the test site. Let me just try to reload. And
yeah,
see.
it was showing up.
Yeah, it
when
was showing up
yesterday, today,
yeah,
earlier.
Today. I'm not sure.
Actually seeing from my computer.
Is it showing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not
maybe,
sure.
you know, maybe guys, one of the ideas, maybe it depends on if your account, because we usually use like, it depends on the browser, right? And maybe you log in and your account is linked to your Twitter account. And if you have Twitter, it's showing up. But if you have no Twitter, like in my case, it does not show up. But yeah, you still see it's persistent.
I'm connected to Twitter, to X here, but yeah. Anyway, it's a very minor issue, so we can try to figure out if we will.
Well, okay. I wouldn't say it's very minor. It's like half of the screen, right? And if it's blank, then it's.
Yeah. Right. It looks a bit odd. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we try to figure out what's the issue, because I could clearly see on my office PC. I'm not sure why at home I don't see it. But
right. Anyway. One of the possible solutions, just like remove it from this page and put on some different page, so it will not take the space.
Yeah, let's figure out. I'm not sure, because these are most of the time these like the feed from X, it's on the main page. I'm not sure in what other page I can put it.
Well, I mean, you just don't include anything, and that's it. Because it's still better than to have something supposed to appear. Yeah, I'm accessing from my PC, and yeah, it's nothing to see here, similar to what you have.
Okay. Right. I would probably double check with my office PC if it's the same thing going on, or just some PC problem. Anyway. So from the chat, I understood that you want to make some revision to this banner, right? Do you already have a consensus, or do you want to discuss it now? I'm not sure. Like Ikno, you say that you had some comment about this banner, right? So do you want to actually change, or do you think that this is okay? We can go with this one.
I think, guys, you're overdoing. It's already good enough.
Let's listen to Andre, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Just one concern that I have, that this is just a personal concern that I have. When people look at this banner, I don't know, they might feel like, okay, why all these 4 countries are highlighted here? Do we have no idea that these are countries that are supposed to represent board members, right? Board members. They don't have any ideas about that. So they might feel, okay, why these 4 countries are highlighted and not other countries where I am from? So is this only the these 4 Asian countries only, or what's happening? So I feel like some people might ask that question. So how do you feel, guys, about that?
If they ask, we can answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but I'm not sure that
no.
these are kind of
So,
questions.
Chris, like 1 minute ago, I told you you're overdoing. Now I will tell you you're overthinking.
Okay, because I just felt like for some people it might feel strange. That okay, anyway, if you are okay, then I'm okay. I'm fine. This is just my very minor concern. Okay, so that was it. I think we are still working on some improvement about the website. I convey all the changes that needs to be done to Riverwood. So hopefully by next week we will see those changes reflected to the website. Yeah, so that's closing the arc about the website. So let's probably touch upon social media.
Chris, before changing the page, I wrote in the chat, but become a member. There is a blank background. No.
Okay. In the homepage. Okay.
In the first page.
Yeah.
For the background, we can use the image we prepared for membership. If it is okay, you can evaluate that.
Yeah, I can do it, but I'm just afraid that there are a lot of text in that image. So, or you want to use the background only?
The lower part maybe of the image, I don't remember exactly the whole, but a part of it can be used.
Okay, I can use that. So because for this specific rectangle here, become a member, I just remember that you would put something that was looking very strange. So I just asked them to delete that and then put some kind of a blend color, and then we will change afterwards. So, okay, we can use that image from the membership, joining the membership image, maybe the lower corner, and then we'll see how it goes then. Thank you.
I have a question about Twitter, maybe to those like guys who are using Twitter, like David. If, let's say, I noticed that after they change branding to X and everything, I was not able to access most of the accounts, which I could do without having my own account previously on Twitter, especially something like Pathology Twitter. But at the same time, nowadays, I see that, let's say, 90% of accounts I cannot access. I mean, when I try to access, it's showing me pop-up message, you need to register. But some posts, they're kind of unlocked, and I could easily access and to track like what is going on. Do you know, like when you posting something, you can do those change of the settings, something to be publicly visible, to be visible only for X users? Anyone has idea about that? That could be also one of the reasons why it's not visible at the moment.
I'm not sure. So for you,
well, there should be someone who is using Twitter. Maybe David, are you familiar with that?
I'm opening X right now, and when I'm posting, you can actually choose who can reply to this post. So if there's anyone or everyone account you follow, verified account, only accounts you mentioned. So, but that's who can reply, not who can.
Okay, so it's only about reply. It's not about who can see, right?
Maybe. I mean, I didn't know where that issue.
What about?
And I'm not
what
a
about
Twitter person? Yeah.
Right. What about our Twitter? Like, what is the setting by default? Who can reply?
I think everyone can reply.
I think default is everyone.
Yeah, the default setting is everyone can reply.
I actually never aware of this until you mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a about the Twitter settings because there are certain accounts which are private in private mode. So when they are in the private mode, only the followers can see their posts of those people. But if they're public accounts, then it is open for everybody.
Okay, yeah.
Andre,
So
for you, you don't
that's
have
the initial
Twitter, so-
setting when you select your RAM that
Andre, so for you who don't have Twitter, so do you mean that you cannot see any of our posts on X?
Yes. So if I choose like ASDP, let me double check. Yeah, this was actually one of the reasons I believe why I could not see, because if I have Twitter, it's connected to my, let's say, Gmail account. And if I use Chrome as a browser, so you see that kind of connection. So I have no Twitter, and if I click on this thumbnail with Twitter, which is X, I cannot see posts of ASDP because immediately after 1 second, it shows me, ask me to sign in or sign up. So that's this is their policy after they change the branding.
that is happening because you don't have a Twitter app, I think, and that's why it will not show you certain posts, it will show you some posts. Yes.
Right. And I was thinking that probably we can tune it from our side by changing settings to be public, but this is not the case. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, but I can confirm now that from my office PC I can see that there are some posts here, but from home I cannot see. So this is very strange.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's just one of the social media. Unfortunately, this is the only feed we can. Actually, I remember that Facebook feed is also possible to have this, like what is called like plugin to have Facebook feed.
Yeah, only the social media doesn't really matter because these are the all same posts that we post everywhere. So Facebook or X, I think, it doesn't really matter.
Exactly. Yeah, and Facebook definitely has no this kind of restrictions if you have the page public, like in our case. So you can probably explore that opportunity.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so now let's talk about something that was long overdue. I think we postponed this discussion for maybe more than 2 weeks already. Let me just share the screen. So it's about the rules of social media posting, especially our ASDP.ai account on a different platform. So Ito, do you want to take over?
Yes, Chris, I can. Can you go? I add one more thing. If it is okay or not, I'm not sure. Okay, I think it's okay. We can go on from the list, and any objection or comments we can go on or add. And we should discuss, I think, the actions of ASDP official account for follows, likes, and reposts. There is no answer for the Google Forms I shared until now. So anyone can share.
I think that poll was lost in the many, like hundreds of messages. So I think it is better if you can repost it in the group so everyone can see and then comment about that.
Okay. We don't have a professional help for social media promotion. We are going with a timing and content list open to reach of media committee, discuss internally and make revisions. This is what we do. It is a statement that we are doing. And at this point, I want to ask if we can have any professional help voluntarily, but from any of the committee members that can guide us for the social media management. For the new members, if they have any contacts, they can help, professional help, but voluntarily. Okay, I'm passing that. All posts should be approved by chairs. If there is a need, voting in media committee can be done. It was first, I said, all will be approved by the committee, but it will be a little difficult, and it is good to give the responsibility to chairs. And what we are doing is, until now, we vote if there is something conflict. Every promotion action should be shared by the committee in detail and done with approval of the committee. Every post should be evaluated in terms of image, post body, tagging, and hashtags. This is what we do until now.
Yeah.
For tagging, we should have permission of board members. Permission is asked via board WhatsApp group. Let me check it.
I think I saw maybe 5 people replied to that poll. Yeah, I think everyone was agreeing that they can be tagged without any problem.
We have 6 for now. Norman, Anil, Chilong, Chan, Andre, who didn't answer. I will check it, or personally, I will share. Okay. And
I
so
I think right.
Andre.
I think at the moment we already kind of tag in quite a lot board members, and so far no one actually complained or you tag me. So I think this is green light for sure for
okay.
future posts.
It's also an approval. Okay. For tagging, yes, before posting a draft of the post 1 day before the posting for a quick proofreading, I added also, Andre, it was good.
Yeah, that would be very helpful. And you see, it already works. I would just suggest maybe we create a separate thread because there are too many messages in that media group. But it's up to you guys.
For what? For posts? Proofreading?
Just for posts, yes.
Proofreading.
It can be good, maybe, yes. Only the posts and the proofreadings can be shared. We can think that. Yes, the follows and refollows. I think we can follow and refollow everyone. Should we need a rule for this?
Just one question. So here you are talking about follow and refollow of the stp.ai account, right?
Yes. Yes. Well, you say official, let's say official SDP account. I have no opinion personal at the moment about that. How about taking a look how other societies doing it? Basically, I accept all the people who are, following or who want to be friends, with very few exceptions, because there are many junk conferences and junk journals on the stage. And this is what because I have clear understanding what is junk conference, like predatory conference or predatory journal. So I never accept their requests to be friend or whatever, because whenever I accept, they will tag me continuously and they use the authority of my society or my name and to say, oh, look, this guy is with us. So there we should be careful. But maybe 95% there, especially I'm speaking about LinkedIn. So why I prefer LinkedIn over all the rest platforms? Because let's say when pathology Twitter was very popular, maybe at that time, 10 to 20 to 30% of Twitter audience, they were not existing. They were just bots. So on LinkedIn, you literally have no any bots because everyone joining LinkedIn, they provide the background starting from their education. So they are real people. But since this is a case of just one platform, Facebook is different. There are a lot of junk accounts on Facebook. There are a lot of junk accounts, I still believe, on X, because you simply you're not required to provide this background information, which is requested by LinkedIn. So I would say, and imagine if someone with junk account you follow, you just don't know them. It does not look like that, right? You follow them because they follow you, and they start to produce a lot of spam. And then probably the social networks start to ban everyone related to them, or they post something inappropriate and you're tagged there, and then you are affected. That's why follow, refollow. I would recommend first to take a look how DPA is doing, how, I don't know, USCAP is doing.
So
or
I just
want
take a
on the
quick
stage.
look on X. DPA and SDIP, they are following, DPA is following 400 people, and then SDIP is following 700 people.
Which
So,
means not everyone, right?
No,
Because everyone is
yeah.
gonna be several thousand.
Not everyone,
Right.
you're right. Yeah, not everyone.
Right. And I think we already have a quite, especially this once again, I'm following changes or, posts on LinkedIn only nowadays. And I see that we have quite a good progress. And already some societies which are existing on the stage and have a very big name, they have just like a couple of hundred. We already have more than they have. So, and we have definitely more in future.
Yeah.
That's why I would my suggestion would be, please think about making that. I have no objections, but I shared with you my kind
At least,
expectation.
Yeah, I think at least we can follow some people that we know personally, or some board members we know personally, and
Yeah, that's
also
fine.
our partners and sponsors. I think we can also follow them. I think this is what DPA and SDIP does. I think I just quickly checked and that they are following many industries. So yeah, I think for those who have our trust, then we can follow, and not anyone, like some random people that follow us and then we are following back them back also. So we should avoid that, I think. Just for people that we know personally, and then we have the trust, and then we can just follow them.
Because let's say with a Facebook account, because I am managing also Facebook account for our hospital department. And if I set up is a organization page, so I'm not able to follow other people because I'm just an organization. So I have this headache.
Yeah,
to follow and refollow.
Yeah. That's the case of FTP as well. For Facebook, I don't think that we can follow anyone, because this is a page only.
Right. And once again, I always, I always careful and mindful about the industry, because like you said, they're our partners. But then next year they say, we don't want to be your partners anymore. Right. And then we say, okay, we will unfollow you, which sounds funny. There is always bias with industry, especially, now we are having certain position. You're a member of the committee, and every time we emphasize that we are a non-profit organization. We are academic society. We are different from, let's say, Global Engage, who are focused on business. That's why, I don't know how we need to be, consistent with following industry. And some industry could be okay, keeping quiet, but some can, tag you every single time, let's say some Chinese company. And then people have a feeling that you're associated, your name of your society is why it is associated with this company, because they tag you every single time.
I mean, there's always a possibility to untag, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we can untag ourselves. So yeah, I don't think that it's going to be a huge problem.
Okay.
Yeah,
you may play around it.
Mm-hmm.
Then no follow-up for the official account for now. We can discuss it later. I see it like it is. No need to follow anyone.
I think for our account, we are following some of our people from the media committee, and for the board members, some of them we are already following. So that's okay, right? I believe.
Chris, let's do like that, because we have people with experience, and also we have SDIP with us, and we have Chilon, who is involved in IIP Singapore. So let's make this quick question during the working group call. Maybe they can give more advice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think the only social media that is concerned about that is Instagram and X, I believe, because for LinkedIn, it's a page, so I don't think that I am able to follow anyone. And also it's the same case for Facebook. So I think it's only for Instagram and X, which you need to follow or refollow people.
Yeah, that's exactly the place where you have a lot, the most fake accounts.
Yeah. Okay, I think you can go ahead.
Okay, for likes, what to do from the official account? Again, parallel to follows. I think no action is more safe here for now.
The good thing is that for X, I believe they started maybe this week. Now the likes are private. So even if I like some post, that people won't know that I like this particular post. So this is for X. I think they implemented this system maybe this week. Likes are private now. But I don't think that these are the case for other platforms. So yeah. What should we like?
I would say here, but once again, this is my biased opinion. Like all those follows, like you need to, for example, someone following you and it's a common sense, you probably need to follow back. Then you open their page, you see who is the person, then you do some research. So I think it will take a lot of time. And the same for likes, like you need to spend some minutes, right? To scroll, to like, to select. Do we really have a time for that? Like, for example, if DPA is tagging us, okay, it's a common sense to put a like. But otherwise, like, for example, like there was, once again, there was a big post by this company, let me recall, Modella, right? AI.
Mm-hmm.
So I can like it from my personal perspective, but what is the reason for me to like from ASDP? I don't think we need to be really active about it.
Okay. So if I understood correctly, our job is just for posting, right? Not like
exactly. Yeah. That's why we no need to have any company like those people. They may create some software to make automated likes. That's why they ask him to pay money for the social. I know several companies like they sell actually followers. Like you can have 20,000 followers, but your company is nothing. In my understanding, it's better to be genuine, to show what we are doing, and we're already doing pretty well. And I think if we keep even on the low pace, it's more than enough. And we don't need to put too much effort.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, we are going to have to like maybe thousands of posts every day. So yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's gonna be eroded.
Okay. For likes, also we are doing nothing. For repost of personal reposts, allied societies and partners.
Yeah, if they ask, I would say if they ask us to do so, I wouldn't take initiative to repost them. If they tag us or if they ask us, we can do that. But by ourselves, I don't think it's needed. And then it should be, there should be uniform policy. For example, let's say Ilknur has a certain sense how to do repost, but let's say next week she is away on a holiday and another person like Chris taking over, but Chris having different tactics in doing that. And then the social media keep quiet for tagging and liking. So I would do that like we are independent, we are standing alone, we are posting. And when we ask to do reposting or like we evaluate, we do that. But otherwise, like I give you another example to refer is pathology outlines. So they're very popular, as a website. There are many followers. They are doing just posting, right? And it's more than enough.
Yeah.
Okay. It was good to discuss.
For repost, I think if those people, those societies ask us to repost, then I think we can do it. Otherwise, then we can just keep quiet.
Okay. For the socials, for the official account of ASDP, keep quiet is our great policy for now. Shortly.
Yeah.
Okay, I will revise it and make it more clear. And Chris, we can put, or Emmanuel, can you put it on the working group agenda also to share, and if any get comments?
I would say, I think, guys, it's maybe too demanding for the working group to go through the entire list. I think we had this just like a short comment about how to follow, refollow, something like that, and how to be with industry regarding that. I would say
Yes.
that's not everything, not everything.
Yes,
And
the last
another
discussions, Andre, about follows, likes, and reposts.
Right. And once again, we always need to keep a room for discussion. I want to, to bring like a motto what Elknur said at the very end, like at the moment. So if we see that there should be more efficient strategy helpful for us, we change the policy. We start to like everyone, to hug everyone, right? So we reevaluate. We are flexible. We are flexible.
Yes, this can be discussed. We can put on our agenda, maybe 2 months later, we can discuss again.
Sure. Because once again, motivation for me to kind of restrict you guys from being too proactive, because in that case, we can manage media by ourselves. And we no need to hire, as we were considering in the future, to hire some professional company to pay money for them. And then look, we make the contract with the company. They are doing very well for us, but number of followers is not changing much. And then we say, okay, guys, I think it's probably not much efficient. And they step back. The number of our followers not changing much because it's very niche domain, digital pathology.
Yeah.
But there is no any professional posts on our pages, and people think, oh, look, what is going on with ASDP? Are they dying or what? So I'm just looking like in the future perspective. My feeling that now you have a very strong group of people engaged, and we are doing semi-professionally for sure, but I think we are doing pretty well, and we can continue doing on this level without like leveling up, which will require really investments.
Yeah, I think I agree as well.
Okay. It was a good discussion. Thank you.
Okay. So for next week, not for tomorrow, I think we will post about Anil Parvani, which is one of the last board member to be presented in our social media. So I think I will share with you guys in the WhatsApp group the body of the post, and then you can comment on that if there are any changes to be done, and then you can probably comment on the WhatsApp group. So I will do it right after the meeting. For next week, I think we have 3 posts. We have the MOUs with DPA and STIP, and also let me just quickly check. It's post 17, 15, and 14. Okay. And also the early bird registration for STB 2024. So this is a question to David, I believe. So the registration for the Congress.
Chris.
Yeah,
Chris, we cannot do that for sure. We cannot post anything about registration until we can have a member.
Yeah. You're right. Okay, so the post 17 is postponed. So for next week, I think we have the 2 MOUs, and probably that's it.
Once again, I'm a little bit, I think I commented, but it's up to you guys. I'm a little bit hesitant to post the same thing just back by back. For example, you just posted about one MOU, then you posted about another MOU. Why don't you put something in between?
Yeah,
there is no any urgency and the same like you're posting about board members. It's already done, but it's a board member. You have a lot of things according to your ideas what to put in between.
Yeah, but
for
If you make
Andre,
it on different weeks, yep.
not so much to post because the timing, can you open that timing one? Yes.
Yeah.
We are stopping at the Congress and at the content file, Chris, we can discuss it, but we don't have time. We should create some more contents for the socials to be ready.
Yeah, because
the webinar videos can be good. If Kung can help us at this, we plan to use the webinar videos, but we have no content for now.
Yeah.
Well, a webinar video, I think it's pretty sensitive topic. I mean, first we need to get agreement from the speaker itself. Second, for the, I mean, we didn't dive deep into this discussion, but it's definitely to be a benefit for our member, not for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I would say this is what we are going to discuss with the, let's say, with the education committee, or how we call it. So,
okay, Andre,
yeah.
Can I add something? The idea is preparing a 1-minute video for using in the socials so that it will attract people to hear more about the talk, and it will be a benefit for the members that they can have all.
Okay. Okay, then I misunderstood. Then, yeah, I agree that makes sense. But we cannot post that until we really open to membership. That's a kind of a huge barrier for us.
It needs a lot of work before doing. So if we start, we would start with my talk. It was okay for me to get ready. And later on, we will see how to use it, or is it good to use to see the idea. And later on, decide to go on with the others.
Okay, sure. Yeah, just try.
Mm-hmm.
And as I mentioned somewhere at the very beginning, I mean, several months back, you don't need to be worried like if you have just one post a week. One post a week is already okay. This is what many societies are doing. So you not necessarily stick. Even I wouldn't recommend to have 3 posts a week. Otherwise, people will be waiting. Two is optimal. 1 is good. 3 is too much, but it's okay.
Then from next week, we can make it weekly, Chris. Maybe.
Yeah.
One MOU is okay for next week. The second MOU in the other week. And we gain time so that we can think of what to prepare for the following.
Yeah, no problem about that. Maybe we can just go for DPA MOU next week, and then let's wait.
And as I told you guys, for example, we need several rounds to announce about the abstract registration.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you go to the page call for abstract, there's gonna be list of topics they suggest to be submitted, right? Like method in computational pathology, adoption of digital pathology. So just a list of topics could be a content of the post itself.
Mm-hmm.
If you need some ideas, like if you're pressed by time, you don't know what to post.
Yeah, this is kind of a reminder, right, to submit abstract, and then we can probably list some topics, and then ask people to submit the abstract. Maybe that can be an idea.
Right. Yeah. So far, we have 3 abstracts.
I mean, we just started the promotion yesterday, so yeah.
and I believe maybe 2 of them are your test submissions, Chris.
Yeah, one of them are me. Just test.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I need to go to another meeting.
Okay.
7 p.m. Just reading the comment from Dr. Cole. I can do videos, but please give me a webinar original video. So I think we think about that and see how we can prepare those maybe 1 minute or 30-second or 1 minute video to attract people to see more on our website. But before that, as Andre say, I think the registration needs to be open, because to access the video, you need to register, be a member of SDP, and then access to those videos in the website. So, but before that, I agree with Ethan that it will take a lot of time, so we can prepare ahead to those videos summary, 30 seconds or 1 minute, and then yeah, we can prepare for that. Okay, so I think we touched upon everything. Is there any comments from the audience?
I have a quick question. So,
yeah.
We discussed about the list of countries or locations on the registration form, both for ASDP and the Congress. Are we deciding to replace to the list provided by that Modella AI, or is it?
I didn't take a look at that list, but my first idea was to just take a list, maybe for example, Wikipedia here, right? They have a kind of comprehensive list of those countries here. I think we could just take this one and then implement to the website.
Because I feel like when I reach out to PCO, I should give them some kind of list, right? I cannot just ask them to fix it, because I don't know what to fix.
Yeah.
Countries in this.
Yeah, because if you go one by one, there's a lot of things to be fixed.
Yeah.
I think it's better to replace the whole list only, because if you go one by one, I think you will replace everything.
Yeah, so I think it's better to just provide them a list to follow.
Yeah. I will just quickly show
Chris,
you. Yeah.
And Chris, I have a small a comment. Ilknur asked me if she maybe she needs some help, and you may need some help for or some kind of help in the draft. So please inform me. Let me know what kind of help I can provide you with.
Okay, I'll inform you by chat. Maybe. Yeah. Just to reply to David, you see, like all of those countries, I think they don't have like space, right? Like Bermuda Island, like British Indian Ocean Territory, like they don't have any space, all of them. And some countries are like, some have like the ancient name and the new name at the same time. So like they're double countries as well. So I think the best way to go is just to replace the whole list with a new list. So that will make the things, I think, easier. So maybe I will probably take a look at the website that Andre mentioned, and if it's okay, then we can just go with that list. Otherwise, I think
I briefly look at it. It looks fine to me, but again, I'm not aware of all the.
Are you accessing right now? Okay. David. Okay. Thank you. You just show.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if I can trust that list.
I'll take a look and then quickly comment on that on the chat, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, we are
better than the current list.
So,
It's better than the current list on ASDP 2024.
Yeah, I think so.
But I don't want to do this twice. I want to finish at once. So
yeah. I'll take a look and then let you know if it's okay to use or not.
Okay. I will respect. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay.